Today we're talking about bow sights, the one upgrade most aging hunters overlook until the pins blur or the screws won't turn. The right sight restores confidence, visibility, and control with every draw. But which models actually help when your hands ache and your eyes don't adjust like they used to? Well, we'll break down the best bow sights for seniors. But real quick before we do that, let's talk about what makes a bow sight senior friendly. A dependable sight for an older bow hunter begins with sheer visibility. Large fiber optic pins glow like campfire embers at dawn, and a thick colored sight ring frames the target the moment the string reaches the anchor. Many shooters in their 50s notice ordinary 10,000ths of an inch fiber pins fade at legal light, so I lean on 19-inch or 25-inch pins that capture ambient rays without draining a battery. A verifier peep turns those bright specks into razor-sharp circles, restoring the focus that we took for granted when our eyes adjusted at will. The next priority is hand comfort. Tool-free windage wheels and oversized elevation dials beat tiny Allen screws because stiff fingers twist them without pain. Some companies even hide the only needed wrench inside the sight body, eliminating the pocket search that always seems to happen when a buck steps in. Manufacturers rarely mention surface contrast, yet it helps aging eyes isolate the pin. A matte black housing blocks stray glare, and a bright white inside rim outlines the fiber even when the woods turn gray. Add a subtle anti-fog coating. It keeps condensation from softening the dot, especially on cool mornings when breath rolls across the peep. Weight usually sneaks up on mature shoulders. Dropping 2 ounces sounds trivial until you draw and hold a bow for 3 minutes while a quartering deer picks at acorns. Carbon composite brackets, such as those on TrueGlow's Carbon line, lighten the load without turning flimsy, while aluminum housings stay rigid yet avoid the mass penalty cast stainless brings. Vibration matters too. Older joints notice every jolt, so a sight that dampens shock helps you settle sooner for a follow-up. I've swapped more than one quiver because a cheap bracket buzzed the pin picture. The same lesson applies to the sight. The quieter the better. Accessories make the whole system friendlier. A wrist sling helps you relax your hand rather than choke the riser, and a large paddle trigger on the release gives arthritic fingertips something substantial to press. A $5 lens cap guards fibers from pine needles and keeps dust out of rheostat lights, so you're never fighting a dim pin when a hog charges the feeder. Small tweaks accumulate into larger gains, and nobody appreciates those incremental wins more than someone who has walked a few decades of autumn timber. And now that that's all out of the way, we'll look at the best bow sights for seniors. We'll start with the most familiar setup in the woods, the one many bow hunters have trusted for decades and still do today. Still aiming true? Hit the subscribe button and become part of the Senior Hunting Squad. Precision, comfort, and gear that adapts to you. Lightweight options, age-friendly features. Let's make every shot count, shoot smarter, and enjoy the hunt longer. Number 1. Fixed pin sights. No nonsense and reliable. Every bow camp has a few veterans who refuse to consider anything beyond a classic 5-pin ring. Their loyalty comes from endless repetition. Draw, anchor, choose a color, send the arrow. The Trophy Ridge Volt, at about $55, embodies that exact rhythm. 5 bright 19-inch fibers ride inside a ballistics copolymer body that behaves like aluminum for stiffness, yet absorbs buzz like molded nylon. Toolless elevation screws turn with firm clicks, and the glow ring drinks daylight, so the housing centers naturally against low-contrast bark. Because the bracket mounts either direction, left-handed shooters get equal footing without aftermarket spacers. TrueGlow's Carbon XS Extreme, hovering near $70, carries the fixed pin banner into the ultralight era. The carbon blend bar slices off rough weight, yet shrugs off cold mornings without turning brittle, a failing that once plagued early graphite accessories. A glow-in-the-dark ring guides the eye at twilight, while long fiber wraps keep pins bright under a moonlit canopy. On public ground where scent control matters, less metal means subtler note on a walking buck's radar, and vibration-eating composites can be the difference between a startled flag and a clean 10 ring. Fixed pins do have quirks though. 7 glowing dots can blur together when pupils dilate, and the moment a deer pauses at 37 yards, a hunter mentally splits the gap between the green and the yellow. hoping practice reps were honest. Walk a block target downhill, uphill, and cross slope. Learn that the 40 pin held low prints 1 inch back of center at 37. That knowledge lodges deeper than any rangefinder numbers, becoming almost instinctive memory. Many seniors love that familiarity because it mirrors decades of rifle sight pictures where holdover and wind call felt second nature. When the shot window lasts seconds rather than minutes, the fixed sight's greatest strength is speed, and speed remains lethal long after raw poundage fades. Number 2. Movable and single pin sights. Precision for calm shooters where the fixed sight relies on pattern recognition. The movable single pin trades speed for certainty. Draw, press a silent range button, dial the wheel, and a lone green dot hovers exactly where physics predicts impact. Spot Hog's Fast Eddy runs close to $275 and has become my favorite tinkerer's toy, because it hides custom work beneath a tough exterior. Machined collars clamp the dovetail so tight that removing the sight for travel never shifts zero. Oversized yardage wheels spin as smoothly as a bait caster under light oil, and the beefy detent locks them in place so vibration never wanders the pointer's midstock. Because Fast Eddy's housing uses vertical fiber routing, the pin glows without introducing distracting side glares. HHA's Tetra LT, sitting at $250, answers those who hate micro rulers. Instead of marking every yard by hand, you sight the bow at 20 and 60 yards, peel a pre-printed tape that matches the arrow speed curve, and lay it under the indicator. From that point forward, reading the dials feels like dialing an old rifle turret. See the number, twist, draw, shoot. The Tetra's exposed fiber wraps field light along a clear shield so rain can't dull the pin, and an optional lens ring threads straight into the housing for hunters whose far focus has softened. That magnifier sharpens antler tips on distant mule deer without bumping arrow flight at close range. The movable class invites caution for tree stand hunters. Dialing consumes seconds, and seconds evaporate the moment a whitetail hears a feeder clang or catches wind. I watch many seniors mitigate that delay by leaving the pin at a universal 25 or by ranging key trails ahead of time. The wheel helps and doesn't distract. Confidence rises because the pin picture holds zero clutter, and confidence reduces flinch. A calm release beats high poundage every day. Sight tapes matter more than people admit. Laminated adhesive strips resist rain better than plain paper and keep numbers crisp for seasons rather than weeks. I print backup scales on waterproof notebook sheets and tuck them under the grip. If the original tape peels in midsummer humidity, a replacement goes on in 5 minutes. No wasted broadheads chasing calibration. Number 3. Pendulum sights. The tree stand specialist. Long before single pins dominated indoor leagues, pendulum sights reigned in hardwood canopies. They swung on a hinge, automatically lifting the pin as the bow tilted downward, and they still dropped deer from lock-on stands. The TrueGlow Pendulum Ultimate sells for $128 and carries this heritage without apology. A single 29-inch pin blazes against dark timber, while an internal arc compensates for angle out to roughly 35 yards. The hunter sets a 20-yard zero on flat ground, climbs a tree, and trusts gravity. Because no dial turns and no button clicks, the deer hears nothing. The level's dual pillars bracket a bubble that glows after soaking in daylight, so evening shots remain plumb. Pendulum hinges benefit from periodic silicone lube. One pinhead-sized drop each off-season erases squeaks that might betray a hunter at draw. Cold soaking below 20 degrees can stiffen cheaper nylon bushings, so testing swing speed on frosty mornings prevents surprises. Experienced users mark the swing arc with a silver marker to verify that nothing was bent during the off-season. Stories about Keller pendulum sights float through archery forums like campfire smoke, each one retold with even more nostalgia. Finding a working right-hand model for $27 on a classified site feels like unearthing a lost broadhead in late season. Invented by Ray Keller in the late 80s, this plastic marvel became legend for its plug-and-hunt simplicity. Veterans recall zeroing once at 20 yards, then arrowing bucks at 15 from high stands without touching a dial. Age eventually turned the polymers brittle and the swing arm rattly, yet many hunters still cradle these relics because the design did exactly what it promised. In a world of micro-switches, the Keller felt instinctive, and instinct never ages. Modern high-speed bows flatten the arrow arc enough that a pendulum covers any ethical stand shot, but the system shines most for seniors who dislike cranking wheels under pressure. One draw cycle, one pin, one subconscious lean of the bow, and the hinge handles the rest. There's a romantic honesty in such mechanical solutions, and older hunters appreciate gear that lets them focus on woodcraft rather than firmware updates. Number 4. Digital sights. High-tech options. And last but definitely not the least are digital sights. The march of electronics touches everything from trail cameras to pocket calls, and bow sights are no exception. Garmin's Xero A1i Pro, carrying a $1,299 price tag, integrates a rangefinder, inclinometer, and LED pin matrix into one weather-sealed block. Press the grip-mounted trigger and the sight pings the distance, applies angle correction, and blooms a single colored dot exactly where the arrow path meets the target. Enter arrow speed, vane height, and draw length, and the computer builds a stack of virtual pins out to maximum range. A dynamic leveling strip appears beside the colored dot, tuning sensitivity so you don't glance away to check a bubble. Quick detach levers pop the unit off for airline travel, and the memory returns to 0 when you snap it back on. Burris offers the Oracle 2 at $599 for hunters who want range-finding precision without the Garmin price tag. The Oracle bolts closer to the riser, balancing better for shorter axle-to-axle bows. Calibrating feels familiar. Shoot 20, shoot 40, feed those numbers into the interface, and the Oracle generates the full curve. Micro gearboxes adjust the laser block independently from the housing, letting you zero both the rangefinder and the arrow impact without shim packs. Users praise Burris for an open window instead of glass. Fog and drizzle bead off rather than smear across lenses. Digital convenience arrives with caveats. Electronics weigh more than aluminum rings. The Garmin tops 2 pounds once batteries slip inside. A figure archers with repaired rotator cuffs might debate during an hour on the stand. Also, both units depend on power, and though battery life exceeds an entire season, Murphy's Law suggests packing spares. Legal hurdles also appear. Several states ban electronically ranged sights during archery seasons, and regulations tend to change often, so hunters must verify rules before trusting silicone in the field. Battery management turns into a strategy once temperatures plunge. Lithium AA cells lose only a fraction of voltage in sub-zero weather, whereas alkalines can nosedive before legal light. Garmin software toggles a dim mode under 15% charge, buying 2 hours of emergency runtime. I tape a spare cell to my bow limb with insulating foam for instant swaps. But despite the hurdles, digital pins can rejuvenate an older bow hunter's confidence. Instead of counting colored dots or memorizing holdovers, you can press one button and just focus on form. There is freedom in letting the device handle trigonometry while the shooter handles breathing. For some archers, that freedom outweighs cost and complexity. And that's our breakdown of senior-friendly bow sights. If you've got a setup that works better for your eyes, hands, or draw, please tell us about it in the comments down below. Hit like, share it with your bow buddies, and subscribe for more gear guides that keep you hunting sharp at any age.